Hi everyone, it's Milena again. Welcome to my YouTube channel and thank you a lot for checking my videos out. And today I would like to tell you about some of my hobbies, and I gotta confess, my boyfriend is responsible for me having those hobbies. Well, he sorta gave me some gifts, or well, he got me something and it actually inspired me to do something which became my hobby. And yeah, to start with, to be more clear, so he got me this sketch pad and also this fashion sketchbook, and also the book like this, with which you can learn lots of things, how to actually make fashion sketches. And I think it actually helped me so much. I at least now know how exactly it should be, and I have the image of how to do it. I think it really was super inspiring and exciting for me, because I love fashion and I have lots of ideas for clothes and so on in my head, but for me it's very difficult to put it on paper, since I never have been good in drawing or anything like that. Even as a kid I didn't draw that much. So yeah, I think it was really inspiring and something new for me, and I think it is a great present for people who like to do something like that, or have this, well, I don't know how to say, for people who love fashion, in general. So in this book you can actually learn lots of things about different famous designers, and also you can see some of those tips they actually give people who want to draw something, or to make sketches of fashion items and so on. And also, which is even more important, it has those things which actually teach you how to do it, how to draw it correctly, to follow all the steps and to make it proper, because there are important things to keep that model correctly, because they have to be of certain height and so on, proportions need to be followed and so on. I think those things are really helpful, especially for people who can't draw at all. And really this book helped me so much. I think it is amazing present, and I'm really grateful for it and so on. It is just so precious. And also I actually try to do sketches a lot. I love to do it with pencil, or actually I prefer pen. So you gotta check what tool is better for you. For me it's usually pen, but the thing is, with pen you can't really erase it, and to be fair I'm still very inaccurate, and some of my sketches are very funny, but I just keep doing, I never really was good in anything like that. The only thing is probably that I know is what kind of item I want it to be, and I mean I really am interested in fashion. And also this sketch pad, it has information for you, some helpful things, advices and information that you might find helpful and interesting. So actually lots of things, and maybe I can show you some of my sketches which don't laugh too hard, okay? Some of them look very funny, I think, but I mean I still keep going and I try to get better. I hope eventually I'll manage to make it, well, prettier and the way it actually is supposed to be. Well, I was looking for some that would look not too bad to show you, but most of them look a bit funny, so yeah, don't judge me too hard. So in this sketch pad there are already silhouettes of those models, I don't know how to say, I forgot how it's the bodies, on which you can already draw, or based on which you can draw some clothes, which is very helpful, and especially for people who are really bad in all that. And actually it is amazing, I really like it. Also, I still haven't been trying using this fashion sketchbook, and yesterday I was just going through it and I thought that I really need to start doing it. I mean, it doesn't matter that I'm still a bit bad in it. It doesn't really matter, because this is something I like to do, and why not to use such a wonderful, interesting tool, I would say. And also it has many interesting things in it, many names of items, fashion items, to show you shoes, also measurements, meaning like actually sizes and so on, details, and you can write down your measurements here and then to start model, design what you like, the outfits you like. I think it is very beautiful and I definitely should start using it. I mean, whatever, maybe I'm not that good, but you know, it's here to help me to maybe discover some of, you know, or just to make my actually skills, maybe to improve my skills. So yeah, it is the hobbies that I really enjoy. So as I said, I use pen, or actually pencil or pen, but I prefer pen if I'm honest, cause I don't know, I like to, you know, I don't know how to explain. Well, pen works much more better for me to do sketches, but yeah, I'm very inaccurate, I do mistakes, and some of my outfits maybe still look very unproportional and not good. But yeah, also another hobby that also, you know, well, my boyfriend got me those scenes, and those scenes, by those scenes I mean coloring books. They are all here. I already showed you actually my even like sketchpad, my fashion sketchbook, and also that, you know, book I just showed you. I already made review on all those items, like each of them, so maybe, yeah. But I wanted to tell you that I actually do that, I actually enjoy doing it. Honestly, I haven't been doing sketches in quite a long period of time, probably like half of the year even, so I need to get back to it and improve myself. I mean, you know, keep going. Yeah, I haven't been doing it in ages now. And also another, as I said, hobby is coloring, or coloring books, to color actually. To be fair, I saw that it is quite a hobby for like children and so on, but you know, my boyfriend with, you know, those books, coloring books, he brought me otherwise. And also actually maybe it's not completely that I thought it's all for children, but mostly, cause I heard of those before and I was like, I wanted those, to be fair, for like ages, but I didn't really tell anyone, I don't think. So I just really secretly wanted them, but not like that much that I would have been like thinking of it, or like, I remember it was like on my sort of like wish list somewhere in my, you know, head. But yeah, I wasn't like super excited maybe like to have them, but I definitely wanted to try. But when I got them, I was actually super excited. I even finished like all these book quite fast. I want to show you some of my favorite ones that I made, well colored actually. I like colors like that a lot, and yeah, I think they look very interesting. Actually, this is very inaccurate. Anyways, I mean, this one is more to calm you, to you know, sort of like meditative, you know, kind of thing. And I think it is amazing scene for when you are stressed, maybe to just relax. It is for yourself, it's not for someone else. I think you do such things for yourself. It's not like to please anyone, or it's not to prove something. It's just for yourself. This is meditative things that would help you to maybe calm down, relax, and just enjoy your time, maybe on your own, alone, and so on. Anyways, I just wanted to show you some of other scenes I actually, you know, colored. And also this one I finished quite fast and I really enjoyed doing it. Actually, it even says adult coloring book, by the way. I think those are quite famous. I think you probably heard of them before. I made also a review, I think, or something like that, or I made a comparing video of some of my coloring books. So it's not something new, maybe you already watched some of those. Yeah, I finished this one too, of course, because yeah, I really enjoyed it. I want to show you some of my favorites, but well, my favorites usually are all in same color, so yeah, this one looked nice. Even though I'm not a big fan of yellow color, but yeah, it's interesting. I loved it. Also, I have this one. All those are presents from my boyfriend. Yeah, I think he's very... he knows exactly what I like, and it is very sweet. I actually like that we know each other so well, and yeah, it is amazing. It's like that those kind of things that actually inspire you to do something new, and I think it is really, well, very precious. So this one is the adult coloring book, and I would say that it is actually for adults because of the pictures you gonna see. Some of them are a bit like, they are vampire, you know, look at that. You can tell I like this one. And yeah, they are cool. But you can also see that I wasn't like as impatient to color it, because there are lots of them which are not even like, you know, finished, or I even haven't started yet and so on. This one looks cool. So yeah, you can tell it is for adults, I think. I would say that those can work for teenagers and maybe even like not that young kids, but details are very small, so maybe it can be the problem because they're like, you need to try. But honestly, I'm not very accurate person when it comes to such things. Maybe because I never actually was, as a kid, I never like draw that much or do that. I actually had coloring books. They would be usually like with princess and stuff like that from cartoons too. Also, I had this coloring book, Tomb Raider coloring book, and I love it. And it is just amazing. You know that I'm a big fan of Tomb Raider games, especially old ones. I love Lara Croft character, and also I love tier levels. Those are levels, custom-made Tomb Raider levels. I just really enjoy playing them actually. So I'm quite a gamer. Yeah, some of you know that probably. So this one has those interesting quotes on one of the page, which is amazing. It is like from Tomb Raider games and so on, which is interesting. I didn't color it as much, and I'm gonna just show you some of those that I already started to color, like this one. And this quote is like, now it's time for our third adventure. What else? I'm gonna show you some of those I actually colored at least a bit. Yeah, it's really cool, you know, and those quotes are pretty cool. So also I have those pencils, and yes, those well, this is present from my boyfriend too. You can actually tell that I have been using them a lot, some of them, especially some certain colors. I really like to color sometimes, but also haven't been doing it in ages. I really spent lots of time like doing my yoga and so on, but I really appreciate, you know, those gifts. I think that they actually inspire me on like to try something new, or rather to improve my skills, and I really like it. I think it is very thoughtful, and you can tell that person was actually, you know, like thinking what kind of person I am and so on, and person knows what kind of hobby, you know, I have or I would like to have. I mean person, I mean my boyfriend. So yeah, I think it's really thoughtful, and you know, some people, you know, they don't really think of like what person's gonna like and so on. They try to be like nice, but they don't really put that much effort in, you know, thinking what someone's gonna enjoy doing and so on. Anyways, I'm just saying, I just want to, you know, to let you know that I think those the things that were brought in my life but by someone else, and I think they now play quite a role in my life. And even though, yeah, I'm still so bad in sketches, like really bad, but I'm still getting better. I'm still getting, you know, a bit better. And yeah, knowing that I haven't been drawing that much as a kid, or like how to say, I hope I pronounce it correctly, by the way, I have troubles with this word, to draw, you know, to draw something, you know what I mean. Anyways, let me know what you think and what kind of hobbies you have, if you can maybe do also some fashion, perhaps sketches or anything like that. If you like coloring books, adult coloring books, I'll be glad to hear about it. And also, maybe you have some sort of questions, let me know. I'll be glad to answer all your questions, or I'll try to. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you soon.